sent to burn. Nowadays they've been calling, telling me soon gonna be my turn. Head down, walk with reason, know that when the daylight dies, I'm gonna have to face my demons. Life of sin and a life of lies. The devil's gonna come when the sun goes down. The devil's gonna come when the sun goes down. The devil's gonna come when the sun goes down. The devil's gonna come when the sun goes down.
Welcome to The Descent. Who wants to do the recap?
I could do it today.
Okay.
Okay, so we start last session. We're at the top of the big tower. What is it called? The Interfector. And London basically spills the beans about his dream visitor and is telling everyone about it. And August gives him a bit of some stern words, don't hide things going forward. And then we kind of just debate what to do next. We can't free whatever is in this crazy, magical artificer, master crafted sphere. So after some back and forth, we decide to leave and go as quickly as we can to get to the next location, which is Craven Hill, on the way to the Crimson Caravanserai, which we plan to go to after that. And we settle down for the night, or not really night, but rest. And that is when we take some watches. Vin and Ophelia have this heart-to-heart. Ophelia and Vin both agree that they want to get revenge on Zariel, and the idea of Zariel being redeemed doesn't really sit as well with them as it does with maybe some others. But as they're having their little moment, they get rudely interrupted as projectiles just start flying at the makeshift camp, and everyone scrambles and gets up or whatever. Some people without armor. And we're basically being hunted by something on an invisible war machine, and we eventually figure out that it is an orthon using some kind of invisibility device, basically. So we end up trying to avoid it, but the devil's ride that it's on keeps pace with us easily, so we decide to then switch the plan and just go straight in. We have a head-to-head battle. Eventually we're able to defeat the orthon, and we do manage to salvage whatever device it was using to turn invisible. But the big thing was that we learned that it had some kind of bounty on Vin's head from all the way back when Vin took a soul she wasn't supposed to on that bridge we went across. And so then, we keep going with our invisibility generator. And then we try to journey to Craven Hill, but London gets us a little lost. We start going kind of towards the direction of Red Ruth. But eventually, we do manage to find our way to the location. And, we pass some giant bones. And finally, when we get to the hill, we see all these bodies, crucified. And they all have the same interesting detail. They're all, horribly crucified and, still kind of suffering, almost like a lemure. And there is an infernal word, protator, I believe, that is marked with the name of every individual that's crucified. And this word basically means what do you call it? What's the word? Infernal for traitor or turncoat, basically. Traitor or turncoat. and we see feeding upon these poor souls is like thousands of these creatures that look like a little bit like bats, right? But they have like proboscises.
Yeah.
These are sturges, and they're kind of swarming all around us, and that's kind of where we ended the session.
Correct. So you find yourself on a steep cliff, climbing up the side of it, and this cliff is littered with hundreds of these wrought iron, black iron trees. Each tree has a figure dangling from it in some regard, either pierced through the stomach, crucified through the hands, some hanging upside down. And above each of them, inscribed in the tree, is the word Prototor, which does mean traitor, but it means it in a cowardly sense. It's like, it has a cowardly connotation, because a traitor could be like somebody you're angry at. This is like they did it out of fear. And all around you, all over these corpses, or all over these figures, and in the sky, in all of the trees, there are thousands of sturges. They don't seem to be swarming and attacking you or anything. They're just everywhere. Everywhere you look. That is where we pick up. Is climbing up the side of this steep cliff. Do you guys have any idea where you're going or what you're doing?
Is there like a path that leads through this?
There
kind of
is.
pseudo-forest? Yeah.
There is. There is, and it's as if the trees sort of line the path, but there are some that are off of it. But it's mostly just a barren, sandy Vernian hill, or cliff,
so
rather.
It's kind of like Spartacus, our way up.
Yes.
What was that, Ben-Hur? Whatever one it was.
Whatever, yeah. So you guys are going to the top?
Yeah, I suppose our only real destination right now is up.
Why don't everybody make me a Constitution saving throw for this hike? Okay, so for this, I want to do... I'm swapping fatigue rules. Remember how we did fatigue that one time? Okay, because I don't want to do the exhaustion rules right now. I want to do the fatigue rules, so this is actually the old exhaustion rules. Okay? For this first bit of the journey, the DC's 10. So everybody succeeds, right? 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Everybody succeeds. Okay. Alright, so you guys are just climbing up this hill. Is there anything you're doing specifically, or you're just trying to beeline it up to the top?
I think we're just trying to go up, right? Did we specifically hear that this person we're looking for is at the top?
I think Osiris said they're like overlooking the river Styx.
Yeah, overlooking.
Well, I mean, this whole cliff overlooks a tributary.
Let's see.
Yeah. If nothing else, I think we'll just have a better vantage point to look for them.
Oh no, it's just the cliff overlooking is what she said. So, yeah, I guess we just go up the path to see if anything sticks out.
Yeah, you can tell from your climb so far that it is kind of sloped. I mean, it's very steeply sloped on this side, but it is sheer on the opposite side. It immediately drops off as soon as you get to the top. It's right to the river.
But I guess I'll ask Ophelia to help with this. You might be more familiar with some of these than I am, but looking out for names on these trees that we recognize as like Elturian families.
Yeah, she'll do that.
Okay. Why don't, while you're walking, make me a perception or investigation check. I'll give you advantage because I believe August is
Investigation?
Yes, please. Or perception, either one.
Investigation's better. 19.
Okay. So as you walk, you do come across a name that a last name that you, Ophelia, have heard before. Must be some sort of ancestor of a prolific hell rider. You know their great granddaughter, but the person that you see, his name is Bren Keldorn. Keldorn is the name of
How do you spell the last name?
Keldorn. Keldorn.
Keldorn. She will relay this information. She'll say, this is unusual. I recognize the last name. A Hellrider, female, but I don't recognize him specifically.
I think Tanis voiced some suspicions before, but seems to be some confirmation of it.
Jay, did my divine sense pick up anything as we're close to these people?
Can you pose?
Yeah. Celestials, fiends, undead.
Does anybody? Here, hold on. Actually, let me. I want to know exactly what the hollow spell does. Come on, computer. There we go. No.
Okay.
No, but I will say there is a sort of not undead, but like you can tell that all of these, like, you do get a ping of something because all of these are souls, basically. Like they're petitioners, so the same kind of shit that you would get from a petitioner, kind of.
All right.
They're not exactly petitioners, but the same kind of feeling that you would get from them. That is kind of what you're getting here. While you walk, hold on. Who is in the back?
I guess maybe Vin would be close to the back.
Okay, Ven does a 22 hit.
It does.
You take 6 points of piercing damage. And as a Sturge just lazily flies up behind you and lodges its proboscis in your neck and begins to drink your blood.
Ow, ow. Get it off! Get it off! So you try swatting it, but they're like kind of big, right? Like, oh, it's like literally the size of a bat.
Yeah. I mean, you could probably just kill this thing with a really hard hit, probably. But it's on you. It's latching onto you and it's sucking your blood. What do you do?
Yeah, I think she'll just, well, she'll tear it off and, like, push it aside. And what does it do when she, like, tears it off?
If you rip it off, I mean, do you hold it in your hand or do you, like, just throw it?
She throws it.
Yeah, it'll hit the ground kind of be dazed for a second and then fly off.
Okay, that's it.
Mhm.
All right, then that's what she'll do. She doesn't want to make any noises and spook all of them, maybe. But yeah, she's kind of keeping an eye out now, see if any of them are sneaking up on her.
You do, all of you notice every so often a sturge just fly a little too close to you.
Feel like this would be open season for Django, and London will have him kind of jumping between the group, and
Oh yeah.
probably equal parts fun as like helpful and protective.
So Django will jump into a tree, and like in those like documentaries of Africa where one bird flies and then they all fly all at once, it's kind of like that, where he jumps in the tree and they all like fly into the sky and sort of swirl around in a black cloud and then begin to settle after a little while. And they settle back onto these bodies. You will notice on the actually, why don't everybody make me another Constitution saving throw as you make your next leg of the journey.
Oops, that should have been normal.
And August, you fail. Ophelia succeeds. London, you fail. So you have the normal exhaustion, so disadvantage on ability checks. Okay. As you guys are making your next leg of the journey, it's getting a little more steep, and you're getting a little more tired. This so far has been taking you maybe almost 2 hours to get 2/3 of the way up the mountain. And it's because there's so many switchbacks. And you will have noticed a sort of pattern occurring, all of you, that the sturges will attach themselves to these bodies, gorge themselves, and then all fly towards the peak. It's not all at once. It's irregular. But you will continuously see them gorge themselves and fly to the peak.
Oh, fly where? I didn't hear that.
To the peak of the mountain.
Oh, the peak.
The peak of the cliff.
I think they're just like spitting it into the sticks, or are they trying to feed all this blood into some blood monster?
No, do sturges, do they have queens like bees?
Gonna ask, does this mimic any like regular animal behavior that I'd be familiar with?
Make a, what do you want? Nature?
Nature sounds appropriate, yeah.
Aren't sturges kind of regular animals in like D&D?
I will count it, yeah. I mean, yeah. But
Yeah, it's like they're not like some hell beast that can drink souls.
No.
Like, naturally.
Not normally, no. Yeah. And they don't look like, I mean, they do look like way nastier than normal sturges, but I think these are just because it's like if you go to Madagascar, they're like climated different kinds of birds and stuff, but it's the same kind of bird. It's the same thing. It's like these are just Avernian ones. But yeah, you have no idea, London, to be honest. Doesn't seem right, though. Sorry, I meant to pull you over here earlier.
Yeah, the only other thing I can think of that seems similar is those hell wasps that we saw when we first came here, but
Are these some fiendish variant or just regular bloodsuckers?
Maybe try and catch the next one that gets a little too close. We can get a better look at it.
If they are bringing it to someone, I'm afraid of hurting their pets.
Let's keep going towards the cliff's edge then.
Django's already in like 24 of them, so.
Fair.
Yeah, you say that, and Django's like literally has
Coughing
one
up a
in his
hairball,
mouth.
like.
Yeah.
It's like those Spyro missions where you're flying and just like
Oh.
catching things.
Dude, what a snipe! Wow, good call.
We'll just stick close in case they decide to move in force.
I need everybody to make a perception check.
12.
Oh, I'm at disadvantage actually. 16 for me.
Finn, as you're in the back and you were just recently bit by a sturgeon, your neck is like still got kind of like a blood coming down. You put a, triage thing from August on it for a second, like just some rags. And you're paranoid, so you're kind of looking around at the sky. And you'll notice 2 winged creatures high in the sky begin to descend lower and lower and lower. And the lower and lower and lower they get, the bigger and bigger and bigger they get. This is not a sturge.
Guys, there's something coming down. I think pretty fast, and it's a lot bigger than those sturges.
Is there
So
anywhere
just-
on the path we can duck out of the way? I mean,
Does it look like these things are coming at us, or just
They are
descending?
coming in your direction.
hmm,
Do we want to hide from these things?
I don't
let's
think
not stand out
there's
in the
any
open.
hiding, but let's not be easy targets for them to land on.
I can hide us for a while. I can cast Major Image. Put a rock over us if we want.
I feel like cat's out of the bag. There's, it's not like there's a thick canopy over us, right?
No, there's not.
Yeah, we've just been walking in the open.
Well, would you like to try to attempt to hide?
August, you say?
They're your resources, Tannis, so up to you.
Yeah,
Alright, well,
Vin's already like ducking behind like one of these trees.
But-
That's fine.
yeah.
Alright, so like we'll hug the ledge, and I'll cast Major Image and just put like a rocky outcropping over us.
Okay. Not but a few moments after you finish casting your spell. Oh yeah, everybody make a stealth check for me with advantage.
Oh god dang.
Yikes.
Wow.
Alrighty. This is all across the board here.
It's a good thing I get my spell slots back quickly.
Alright, so hiding within this rock, right? You will see there is a ledge in front of you, and the switchback kind of goes around it, right? And landing on top of the ledge, 30 feet from you, maybe less, are 2 troll-sized, ogre-sized, bird-like creatures. Except for their bodies are covered in blisters and boils. Their eyes are almost milky white. They have stringy feathers, as if they've been plucked, like a plucked chicken, or half plucked, anyways. And they look sickly and awful. And they land on the edge, and they look like this.
Oh.
Here is a secondary art, just in case, but I like the first one better. And one of them, as they land, one of them almost doesn't tackle the other one, but it snips at him and sort of pushes him to the side as rocks tumble down the side of the cliff. And they begin speaking to each other in Abyssal. Does anybody speak Abyssal?
I think I do. Yeah.
Okay. So, did you get that? Did you get that from like some weird stuff going on to you, or do you have that because you learned it?
I don't know.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, I'm looking at the demon, and it's not.
Yeah, but
from
you have that scar on your neck too.
Hmm.
Mark of the Abyss, I think is it. Yeah, something like that. Mark, maybe.
I'm not entirely sure on the source of it.
I'm
right now.
gonna flavor it this way then. Just for funs. I think you can hear this dark language, and these things sound raspy and nasty. And I feel like your little demon, August, sort of, you can feel its cold shadow on your shoulder as it's whispering in your ear what they're saying. But one says to the other,
"You idiot! This is your fault. We fly for so long, we are nowhere near the pit. The Master Yinagu's breath burns my feathers for every moment we waste."
The other one pushes him back.
"I said the pit of Shumrath was contra Abyssward. You were the one who strayed off."
The second one, or the first one, kind of flaps his wings to get away from the other one and comes up onto like a higher ledge. And he looks down at the second one and he'll say,
"Yinagu cares not for excuses. That is why he sent us, and not those slobbering Mawborn. You want to be the one who tells him we failed to find the obelisk?"
The other one's kind of,
Maybe if you had listened to me. "This obelisk is very important to the Master. We will find this damnable pit of Shumrath and sniff out the obelisk, or we will both be knoll feed."
The second one will say,
"I smell nothing now but blood and suffering. It makes me hungry. Let's eat something. Let's tear into something soft and fleshy." "Fine. We hunt first. Then we fly again. I think it better with a full belly. But if we do not find this obelisk soon, I will tear your wings and offer them to the Lord of Slaughter himself."
and they sort of get into a bickering argument for just a moment. And some dust. Actually, I think one of them will tackle the other one, and he'll sort of roll down the hill. Maybe inches away from the edge of your rock. Is there anything you guys want to do about that?
Hold my breath.
Okay. As he recovers and stands to his full height. I mean, this thing's big. It's like the size of a troll. It's very big. And as it like stands to its full height, it's about to like say something, and he sniffs.
"I smell food."
London will slowly knock an arrow, but not yet fire.
Huh? Does anyone do anything? Because you see it slowly, like, turning around towards this rock.
Anything I can do?
Yeah, I mean, it seems inevitable. If we could still get, if there's still a chance to get the jump on them, I'll signal London to shoot.
Okay.
Sure, yeah, I'll let it go right at the beak, yeah.
All right. Let me put you guys on the map here. I think I could just do right click and then hit place party, right? See, hold on. Place
That
party.
was inevitable.
God, I love this game. And it shifted you guys over to the fucking map. How dope is that? Alright.
Oh, it moves the ribbon thing over too?
Yes, dog.
Shit.
I know. Okay, hold on. I have to.
All right.
Stream to combat. Bada boom. Okay, kind of put yourself. You can see how it's like a switchback with the cliffs and stuff. Maybe it's like this is kind of where you guys are at a little bit. And then this one's like on the ground, like he's down here. So there's like 10 foot of cliff, let's say, and then there's 10 foot of cliff behind you, and it sort of switches back and forth all the way up.
Can I swap with Lulu?
Yeah.
Okay.
So London, why don't you go ahead and fire an arrow at this guy?
Sweet. 20. Does unseen attacker count as advantage?
Yeah.
21.
Okay, you hit.
9 piercing.
Okay. As you, I think everybody can get surprised on this, I think. But it falls down on the ground. I smell food. Sniff, sniff, sniff. As it turns around towards this illusory rock, right? It does the thing in Jurassic Park, where in the second one, where the T-Rex sticks its head into the cave, right? Where it just slowly moves forward and sticks its head into your dome, right? And London immediately fires an arrow, and it launches right in this thing's eye as it recoils backwards. I need everybody to roll initiative.
Let's do it.
And then you get surprised. Don't let me forget. London, you don't get to take another turn. That was your surprise.
Gotcha. Tannis, do you want to go ahead of me?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
If we can cheese the system like that. Well, I mean, they're surprised anyway, so I guess it doesn't even matter. They
Doesn't
won't.
really matter, I guess.
Yeah.
More just for like positioning.
Are we using the new surprise rule or the old
No,
surprise
the old
rules?
surprise was I hate the old new ones.
Alright, sweet.
All right. So it recoils backwards. The other one quickly turns its head and flaps its wings to get into the air to see what had happened. I imagine the rock is still there, right? It's major image, so it stays.
Yeah, as long as until
Not
it's
dispelled.
Yeah. So I think that's he doesn't see you, so that's kind of where the surprise round comes from. That one was legitimately surprised. This one heard it, can't see anything. All right, so Vin, you are first in the order. What would you like to do? You're muted.
I'm muted. Yeah. She's just gonna take London and August's lead, I think, and do some lightning launches. Let's see if they're resistant. 23 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. Second one. 19 to hit.
That hits.
All right.
So as the oh god, I hit the wrong button and dramatically. So put him back to that one. And then what damage did you just give him?
Total is 22 lightning.
But it's actually 6 minus 5. Minus 6 minus 5. Because it is actually resistant to lightning damage.
Okay.
So as the lightning arcs across it, it's sort of wet, but also sticky at the same time. And it has all these boils. Some of the boils burst on it, but it doesn't seem to be too affected by the lightning.
All right. I think where is there to move? think she'll maybe distance herself a little bit. Maybe like here. That'll be your turn.
Okay. Next in order is London. You're
Cool.
done. You did it. August.
Can I
Yes.
do bonus action movement though?
Yeah. You can. Yeah.
Bonus action, command Django to get up there and take a bite at him. And my movements, I will just get over here a little bit.
So all in one move, he launches the arrow, and then Django jumps down his arm onto the thing, and now it's got it in its face, right? And he's like, "Rah!"
Sweet. 9 non-magical piercing and 1 lightning.
That doesn't matter. Okay. Oh, and 1 lightning.
Yeah, and that is my turn.
Okay. August.
I'm gonna do bless on everyone but myself. Yeah, just send out motes of flame and get the fuck out of Dodge.
Okay.
And then that's all for me.
All right. The Vrock is no.
How?
Go ahead.
Sorry. How steep is this again? Like, is them throwing us down the mountain a concern?
No. This is the drops are each 10 feet apiece.
Okay.
But I mean, he does seem like a pretty fast flyer. All right.
That's all for me.
Okay. The Vrocks are no longer surprised. Tanis, you're up.
Alright, elemental gift, air shimmers around me, I can fly.
Yeah.
I'll pop out of Tanis's tiny rock and hit him with my gold.
Nice. Love it. Hit.
25, so that's 12 slashing, 3 thunder. Does the slashing damage look like it's normal? Cool. I'll do it again.
Django's barking out furiously. Flank. Get in that flanking position. Just move up.
Yeah, I think he's too tight against the cliff there to get behind it. Oh, flank with Django, so there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll leave that spot open for Ophelia. I hit with that second one anyway, so there are 10 points of
yeah, I
slashing
took it.
damage.
I took it.
And that will be right.
Bonus action. You did
Bonus
move.
action, I elemental gift.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's it. My turn.
Okay. Ophelia.
Bonus action, engage them all. We'll run up.
So this one's
Coming
kind
to
of
flank.
flailing on the ground, right? Like it's trying to get its bearings. You guys keep fucking with it.
Yeah. So do I get flanking with Django?
You do.
Okay. First one,
Hit.
23 to hit, 13 bludgeoning, 6 force.
Yep.
Ooh, natural 20.
That hits.
15 bludgeoning, 8 force.
All right. He is bloodied.
All right, action bonus move. Can she scoot up? Guess it doesn't really matter. Can she scoot up here, like one more space?
That's the last square you can go to. Yep.
All right, then. I think. Sorry, 10 feet. It's gonna come here next to Tanis just to keep that space open for anyone else, and that'll be your turn.
Okay. All right. So you come in, slam into this thing's gut. It spits up this like vile stuff. The thing is, when you hit it, you notice these blisters and sores all over its body. Some of them burst a little bit, and like strange black spores come out of them. But you move too quickly. Back against Tanis, flip around him to the other side, ready to attack. That's your turn?
Yep.
Vin, you are up.
Sorry, do we want to get Lulu in initiative?
Yeah. Lulu, you are up. I'm gonna go below Ophelia. With 1. Okay. Lulu. Should she use her trumpet? Yes. Well, she get both of them. $20 No, wrong one. 30 foot. Right, because it's that times itself, right? So yeah, she can't hit both of them. All right, so she will do her Trumpet of Sparkles. Roll me. Opening the wrong fucking sheet. 48 plus 4, please. They have advantage on these things. Oh, but they have disadvantage, so flat roll. Yeah, that's you, Gio.
Yeah.
And one fails,
I'm
one
doing
succeeds.
the Lulu rolls.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. So the front one takes the brunt of the blast. As Lulu charges in. There's nothing she hates more than a demon. Now it is Vin's turn.
Okay, so this one's bloodied, right?
Yo, yeah.
I could try. Let's see. Let's try the Ray of Frost. Why not? 22 to hit.
That hits.
8 cold.
It doesn't bother him as much as you think it should.
All right, then probably just stick with the lightning since I get more attacks.
Yep. All right, that was it. It does
yeah, I
slow him
think-
though, right? Yeah. So ice freezes over his wings and he bursts it, but there's still a little bit stuck on him, weighing him down.
All right, I think Vin will. Yeah, she'll move back a little bit more. And yeah, that'll be her turn.
Okay. London.
Yeah, I totally forgot that in the new rules, longbows have that effect too. If you hit them, it nicks off 10 speed. But I digress here. Let's just take 2 shots. 25 and
hit.
14.
Miss.
So 6 piercing on the first one then.
Mhm.
Bonus action, Django will take another chomp on him. And
Hit.
21. 9 piercing and 4 lightning. 9 and 2, I think. 11.
Okay. He's very hurt.
And let's just go protect gauntlet. I will end my turn.
Okay. August, you're up.
Just try to Sacred Flame the wounded one then.
Okay. The wounded one is a dex save.
Yep.
He has advantage on this. 21.
Alright, so nothing happens.
He's flailing so hard. It's hard to lock it in, you know?
Alright, then yeah, that's all I can really do.
Okay. This one
I'll just
is
back up.
is
Or
going.
I'll-
Yeah, you can back up. Yeah. This one is going to begin clawing at the wall, trying to get away from you guys. Death frantically, rocks are falling around him as he's clawing huge gash marks into the wall. and he will let out a ear-shattering scream. And I need basically everyone to make con saves, please.
That's whack.
Damn.
Lulu succeeds. Okay, so Tannis, you get a +6 to this?
I got a bless, and I'm +3 in the aura.
So what's your total?
14.
You fail. Ophelia succeeds, August succeeds, London succeeds, Lulu succeeds. Vin, are you in the aura? No.
Nope.
If
No,
you
she's not.
fail. Those of you that fail take 3d6 thunder. This is thunder damage. And you are stunned until the end of its next turn. And it will then attempt to fly up. So
Just checking, this isn't a magical effect, right?
it. Yes. No.
It is?
Yes.
Well,
I
mean,
don't know. What do you mean? What's
The,
is there a definition of magical effect? I feel like they would have specified that a little better.
Oh, never mind. I was thinking back to
Old
when I was
one, right?
Qatar. Anyways, yeah. Never
Yeah.
mind. Disregard that.
Okay.
Doesn't matter.
No, you do have magical effect.
Yeah, I have Fey
resistant.
ancestry, so charmed and sleep is what I'm.
Harmed. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So that one.
Um,
Yeah. Go ahead.
If it's trying to move, get an opportunity attack.
You can. Yeah. So I think. Yeah, Django fails too. Yeah. So Lulu can try to get one too with her tusks. She misses. Go ahead and Ophelia.
No, probably not.
16
16.
hits.
Oh, 16 hits.
Yep.
Relentless Avenger. It has a speed of 0 after I hit it.
Shut the fuck up. Okay, so hold on. 14 total. All right, so here's what happens. It's clawing its way up, and it lets out this ear-shattering scream, and it literally is so loud that it's like one of those flashbangs, right? Where some of you are like totally disoriented for a moment as your head is spinning and your ears are ringing. But Ophelia, you break through, and we just see you slam down on this thing, like knocking it off the rocks and back onto the ground, unable to flee. That is its turn. Now this one is gonna insult this other one in Abyssal, like, you stupid fuck, and then it's going to fly. Did I just move that token? Was it here? It doesn't matter. 5
Yeah, it's okay.
and 15, 35. Then does a 25 hit?
Yes.
All right, you are grappled and poisoned as it swoops up and then just strafes down and immediately grabs its hind claws into your shoulders and begins to lift you up. And the thing is, it has this thing called a powerful flight, which does not have its movement while it's carrying things. So it has another 25 feet to go straight in the air, which it will do so.
Oh boy.
And then as it's... I guess as its last action, I'll just count this as like part of this attack. It hits you with a 21.
Yet 21 hits.
Okay, 10 piercing, 9 poison. as it locks its claws into you and begins flying up into the
That
air.
hurt pretty bad. Yeah, and as she's getting carried up into the air, she's like thinking, "Oh, this shit again."
Yep. All right, that is the Vrok's turn. Next in the order is Tennis.
Avernus is done.
Okay, Ophelia.
Shoot. This one's bloodied, so it's better for me to attack this one. I'm going to where is it? Sorry, looking. Vow of Enmity. It just happens to give myself advantage on it.
Mm-hmm.
Chain of Divinity. First attack.
Hit.
23 stuff, 13 bludgeoning, 1 force.
It's still up.
23
kill it.
plus 4. Superb.
What does this look like?
So
This thing didn't get a chance.
did not. So this thing, I assume it's on its back. It's trying to get its wings over.
Yeah.
And she comes up. She stands on this thing's belly and comes right down on its neck and just.
Oh god, yeah, that's rough. Okay, it completely shatters and black ichor spills everywhere.
The next thing I'm gonna do. How high up is this other rock?
It's 25 feet in the air, so whatever distance away from you is further, that's how far it is. So if it's...
So it'd be 50.
No. Whatever distance is further. So
okay.
if it's 20, if he's 100 feet, 100 squares away and only 5 feet off the ground, you go with 100 squares, right? So he is 25 feet in the air. That's your furthest range.
Perfect. If it's in a range, then I would like to try Compel Duel as my bonus action. So I will need a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. He has advantage on this. Fail.
Fails. So let's see. Disadvantage on attack rolls against anything other than me, and can't willingly move to a space that is more than 30 feet away.
Cool. Very cool. What does this look like?
Ooh, that's a good question. I think this is she's definitely calling out in Draconic at this thing, and she sort of points this finger at this Vrok. It's going to have these words ring in its head, where even if it doesn't understand Draconic, it'll sense this is somebody who's insulting it to its very core and must be killed.
Sweet. All right. Anything else?
Trading. Should I move? No, I think I stay where I am for now. Okay, that's it.
All right, Lulu's gonna fly after the Vrok and well, she'll just do that from a range. She misses. All right, Ben, you're up.
Oh yeah, what does she do?
You're stunned.
Oh, you're stunned.
Oh, stunned. Yes, she can't. Hold on.
London, are you stunned?
Nope. I'm gonna sheath the bow and arrow.
Wait, was it until? Oh, I'm sorry. Go
The
ahead.
Vrok's next turn. Go ahead, London.
Two turns from now. I'm gonna sheath the bow and arrow and start pulling out this hempen rope, and will hold a help action if it gets in any sort of range that's close to us, so we can try and wrangle this thing.
You're gonna want to lasso it, or what's your thoughts here?
Either lasso it or throw it to someone, the rope to someone else, so we can try and capture this thing somehow.
Okay,
I'm not
so
gonna attack it.
London pulls out a rope on his turn and holds
Step
his
one.
action for something to happen after that.
Step 2 ? Step 3 profit.
I will.
I got a plan if you got anything else.
We will totally let that slide. All right. Is there anything else?
That's it for now.
Okay, August.
All right, I will bonus action activate Celestial Revelation and take to the skies. Heavenly Wings,
Mhm.
and then fly up to Vin and reach out and grab her hand and cast Freedom of Movement.
Shut up.
Ooh. Paralyzed or restrained.
So on her turn, she'll be able to escape the bonds for free with 5 feet of movement.
Yep. Yep.
And be further immune from grappling for an hour.
Yep.
Amazing.
That's dope.
And yeah, I don't want to provoke an opportunity attack, so I'll stay right up there.
Okay.
And yeah, so Vin is just like wreathed in flame that's starting to lick up on this Vrock and like make it more difficult for it to hold on to
Yeah,
her.
it's hot. Yeah, okay. Alright. Next in order is the Vrock. He immediately drops Vin. So Vin, you take 2d6. 9 points of bludgeoning. Will fall to the ground. And then this thing will dive into Ophelia.
Yep.
Quick question: was
Yes.
the stun at the start or end of his turn?
End.
Okay.
And it will. I'm gonna use this. 23 to hit.
That it's.
All right. 15 piercing plus 10 poison.
Yep, I take it.
14 to hit.
14 misses.
All right. It swoops down and tries to grab you, and it does lock its claws into you, but you immediately bash it in the leg with the hammer, and it lets go, and it'll like sort of land on the cliff face nearby on the ground.
Okay.
Yeah,
The Constitution was from my concentration.
Okay, yeah, you're good. All right, that is the Vrock's turn. Next in the order is Tanis.
And I'm not stunned anymore.
Correct.
Which is nice. We're fucking this up, right, Ophelia?
Fuck it up. We can do it.
I'm gonna fly 5, 10, 15, 20 to get there. Am I flanking 25 if I get there?
Yeah.
Are you happy, Chris? And Kopesh. 25 for 9 plus 3 thunder damage on there.
Okay.
And then 27 for another 7 slashing damage.
Okay.
And I don't want to use any bonus actions, so that'll be my turn.
Okay. Ophelia. Ophelia.
Ophelia. Free action, I'm just going to move my Vow of Enmity onto it, just in case she... Hang on. Bonus. No concentration. Up. She makes a swing.
All right.
24 plus 2 to hit.
Hit.
15 bludgeoning, 1 force. Next attack. 20 plus 3.
That hits, yeah.
8 plus 5, and she's going to burn a level 2 Divine Smite bonus action. So that is 2d8
Plus a third.
Plus a third. 3d8 plus second level 4d8.
Yep.
If it's a fiend.
It is.
Okay.
It's a type of demon,
4D.
actually.
Oh, interesting. Ooh, well, that's okay. 14 radiant.
I think it's average. All right.
Alright, did that. I don't see a reason to move. I think that'll be my turn.
So this one is a little less cowardly than the last one, right? So when you're striking against it, it's trying to grab your hammer and throw it out of the way. You know, like, it's trying to fight back. You didn't necessarily surprise this one. He knows what he's getting into, and you compelled dueled him. So he's like, I'm gonna rip your face off, right? So he's barreling towards you.
Same energy.
Yeah, okay.
Same energy.
Go. All right, Lulu. Let's just get her to do a cantrip. It hits. 5 radiant, and it can't turn invisible. All right. Oh damn! I didn't know she had that. Been helpful
Oh,
for,
that's
for
actually
the
pretty- that's
Orphon.
pretty spiffy.
Jesus. All right, that
And
is.
Ophelia, try to keep up with her.
All right. Next in the order, Vin.
Okay, she's still poisoned, right?
That's a good.
Oh,
call.
No,
wait.
once the grapple ends.
Wait,
Once the
I'm
grapple
sorry.
ends, okay.
Yep.
I'm sorry. One more thing. I apologize. This is new. The Maul has a weapon mastery of topple on it.
Oh fuck! Is it make it knock him prone?
It is. I mean,
Ah shit!
it's
What
up
is
to
it?
you if you
Con
wanna
save?
keep using these.
Yeah, whatever. I don't
Yeah,
care.
con save.
Con save.
Con save to 14, I believe.
It fails.
I think it is 14. Let me just double check. I'm sorry.
So it comes barreling. I mean, 11's. It's got to be higher than 11. So it comes barreling towards you, and you smack it one good time in the head, and it like recoils back and glares at you like it's about to like bite into your head. And you smack down so hard on his head that it knocks him to the ground, and he's reeling for a moment.
So if he's prone, then wouldn't that mean that it was a 13 for Lulu to hit with the Holy Flare? Because it's a ranged attack then?
Yes.
Yeah, technically
I
it
don't.
would.
I don't really care. Vin. I don't think this thing's gonna kill you guys. To be honest.
Yeah, I'm just throwing it out there.
It's getting close, but this is more of a.
In case it was going to try to turn invisible and fly away.
True. That's very true. That's very true. All right, Vin, you're up.
Yeah, I mean she'll just keep going with the lightning.
Hit.
Are these all at disadvantage to you now if this thing's prone?
Yes.
Well, I kind of fucked you guys. I'm sorry.
Boo! Boo!
Oh wait, is it disadvantage?
Yeah, on ranged
and
attack.
a prone.
Yeah,
Range,
technically
it's because it's range.
prone.
Okay.
I'm
hold
sorry. I
on.
didn't think about that.
No. Ophelia just wants to
you're-
kill, man. I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
You're flanking, babe. You do whatever
Okay, so
you
it would have
want
been
over
a 20, but I guess we'll take the first damage. So that
Yeah,
lightning and the
yeah,
first
that's
one.
fine. That's fine. Okay. And then roll me one. You get one more, right?
Yeah, or I guess technically 25 since I toggled the
Right.
disadvantage. But regardless, okay, let's do the second one with disadvantage. Oh, same roll.
Still hit.
Okay, so 9 and 8. So we got 17
Alright,
lightning.
He takes it. He's
halved.
bloodied.
All right. I think Vin will sidle up next to Lulu in the aura, and that'll be your turn.
London.
Does
Oh, my bad.
sharpshooter negate range disadvantage?
No.
What
No,
if
but
I
you
But
can
it-
run to 5 feet within it, and
20,
then you're
25, 30? What about now?
Yeah, now you get advantage.
Advantage?
Oh,
Yeah, because the advantage within 5 feet doesn't affect
Within
range attacks.
5 feet. Holy shit.
Yeah, but normally you have disadvantage from being within 5 feet with a range attack, unless you have sharpshooters. There's like 4 different layers to this thing.
I see.
Nice and simple for us here. 26.
That hits.
12 piercing.
Okay.
Second attack. 27.
That hits.
11 piercing.
Okay.
Bonus action. Django, go get him. Django sprints into perfect flanking position
Uh huh.
and misses.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Okay, August.
I guess I'll just fly down and join the club that
He's
scene
wailing
from the
on
end of
this
the
thing?
It remake.
You're
Yeah.
ganging up on this poor thing.
It's the shot up where they're beating up on the printer in Office Space. Hits.
How does it feel about necrotic?
Let's see. It feels like it hurts real bad.
Yes, all right, 10 damage, and I don't think it was regenerating, but it's not anymore.
Yep. Anything else?
No, that's all.
All right, disengage and fly away. Do you guys want to try to pelt it out of the sky? It's at half health right now.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, I'm shooting magic missiles at it
I
if it's
will
trying to get
burn-
All
away.
right,
Every spell I
it is
have.
currently 60 feet away. I think it's gonna escape before you guys can kill it.
Damn.
I mean, I have 2 Eldritch Blasts I can throw at it.
I have 120 feet of magic missile.
All right, I got 64 hit points. Everybody do something right now, and we'll total them up and see if you can kill it.
I think Vin's got something pretty powerful that can bring this thing back.
You could.
Eldritch
Somebody just give me a
Blast.
total. Starting with Ophelia's first magic missile, just give me a total. The AC is 15.
11 points from Tanis.
Okay.
Sorry, 14.
13 plus 14
Plus 20 for London.
plus 20
Plus 11 from August.
plus 11.
45.
We're all attacking, right?
Yeah. Lulu has 60 feet of holy fire. She misses. Vin hits. Remember, lightning's reduced. 5 plus
Oh, and then
4.
53.
Plus 3. 53
The
total.
second one misses, I
53
assume.
total.
He's gonna make it.
Yeah.
Darn.
Wait, how much health did he have?
64.
And we're at 53, so we need 9 more. London has 600 feet of range. Can I get one more attempt at this?
Yeah.
This is no longer an advantage, but 18 and 6 still probably hits.
It
10
does.
damage.
65.
Is that 65?
The 10 right there would be 65.
All right, so here's what happens. As it's like, fuck this, right? It's like, I'm hungry. This is not, what the fuck happened here, right? He's flying away, and you guys are just pelting the shit out of him. And he's like, finally, like, I even imagine that we get a scene of him, like, talking to himself, like, that was crazy. I cannot believe I escaped that. And then we see from London's perspective just a dot on the horizon, and he just fucking
Yes.
looses an arrow, and it just falls like a rock.
Oh, that's kind of the only reason I play this game, for that shot right there. That's the fucking best.
There you go. All right, so you guys finish those things off. And we are out of initiative.
Love the DM's like, yeah, and he just flies away. I don't know. He's like going super far. And the whole party's like, oh, let's do some quick, complicated math. We can get this. We can get it.
All right. There are there's one dead Vrock in front of you, and one pretty far in the distance.
Anything on the body, Ophelia? Seemed like they were talking, or at least halfway intelligent.
The any kind of clothing at all, but are these things edible? I mean,
They were like
okay.
leaking
I would,
pus when we were hitting them,
I would
right?
not touch this thing with a 10-foot pole, dude.
I would avoid this one, London. Great shot, by the way.
You set him up, I knock him down. That's how we do this, eh?
She knocked him down, and you shot him in the air. Same thing.
Call that the alley-oop.
All right. Is there anything else you would like to do in this situation?
Quick one. I'm gonna give Ben 20 points of lay on hands, just to get her back up to decent.
Thank you, Ophelia. It was 20.
Yeah, 20.
All right, she's looking pretty good now.
Take
I
a
see.
quick. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say let's take a quick 1 minute short rest for Tanis. Then I'll be good.
It's a good
1
thing
minute or-
after 1 minute.
Okay.
It's a good thing that it's only 1 minute because after about those 60 seconds, the sturges start to flutter back down and encroach slowly. You see
let's
one
get
like
outta here.
jump on a rock nearby and just sort of, sniff you guys out a little bit, like getting just a little jumping a little closer and a little closer.
London, get these things away from me. I'm trying to concentrate.
I mean, Django can only eat so many once. I think we better
Django
get going here.
has this round pot belly and is laying
Food coma.
food coma. Okay. August, do you relay any of the information?
Yeah, I was about to say, I heard them talk about a place called the Pit of Shumrath.
Yeah, I'll post that.
Have we heard of that before? It doesn't ring any bells for me.
Hannes opens up his book.
They were looking for an obelisk. I assume it's in this pit.
Well, wasn't it said that Zariel defeated some great pit fiend, and that'd be a devil? Pit fiend's a devil, right?
Yeah, like Bell is a pit fiend.
Yeah, through
That guy
something
Terzarag was a pit
powerful
fiend,
into a
right?
pit as, a fuck you, but that's all I can think of.
Well, we know she did lock somebody away in a pit. But also, these rocks are from Yinagu.
Well, they said there was an obelisk? Doesn't ring any bells.
I'm trying to think if I remember an obelisk ever being mentioned.
Both of those terms are unfamiliar to you guys in your journey so far in Avernus.
Yeah, I think this might be the first time in all of my notes where the word obelisk was used.
In case my fucking accent thing was really bad when I was reading it, I'm gonna read it real quick. Just the important stuff. We are lost, basically. We're nowhere near the pit. Master Yinagu is gonna burn us if we're late. And then the other one said, I said that the pit of Shunrath was contra abyssward. You were the one who strayed off. Yinagu cares not for excuses. He sent to us, and not those slobbering mobborn. You want to be the one who told him that we failed to find the obelisk. The obelisk having capital letters for both the T and the obelisk. The obelisk is very important to Master. We will find this damn pit of Shunrath and sniff out the obelisk, or we will both be null.
Contra Abyss is westward. I can tell you I don't remember any obelisk.
Honestly, to get meddling in the affairs of demons, I say we jot it down, keep a mental note, and don't focus on anything but what's ahead of us right now. It's not a problem until it is. Should be, how we think about this.
Yeah. I don't think we need to go looking for any more problems. We got enough on our hands already. Should we keep onwards towards the edge then?
Let's keep moving and not make ourselves an easy snack for the Sturges.
Audio.
Predator,
Let's keep going.
Prime, and keep going.
Go ahead and everybody make me Constitution saving throws, please, for the last leg of your journey.
17.
Is Bless still up?
No, it's only a minute.
Oh yeah, I should have taken it down. Hold on.
Then
Damn.
So
14.
23.
Yeah,
gotta take plus off.
Okay, so
that's probably a fail.
Tannis, what did you get total?
14 total.
Fail. Finn, what did you get?
23.
August fails.
Yeah, 11.
London, what did you get? That
15.
+3? Okay, you succeed, just barely. You need to beat it, and then Ophelia fails. Alright, so some of you have 2 levels of exhaustion.
I just have one.
Yeah, I have 2.
You have 2? Okay. This is hell on August climbing up this mountain. But you finally reach the top. The hilltop flattens into a barren crown of dust and rock, with a cliff shearing the far side. The Styx forms a deep crimson lake nearly 1,000 feet below. Sturges wheel overhead in thick swarms, darting between the few iron trees scattered across the cliff. The cliff's pinnacle is claimed by a single massive tree of blackened iron. From it hangs the pale figure of an elf. His blood-matted golden hair clings to sallow skin, his armor dented and corroded, but still bearing the markings of a knight captain. A deep carving of runes is cut into his brow. There's a runic circle carved into his forehead that is still raw and bleeding. He hangs limply from a heavy spike, driven into him from just below the rib cage. So there's literally that section where your rib cage splits. There is a spike that juts out from right there so that he is suspended on it. His head is bowed as sturges crawl across him in clusters, many of them, crawling all over his body. They pierce his flesh and quiver.
This one looks a little more important.
Yeah, could this be our prisoner we're looking for?
I suppose there's only one way to find out.
Ophelia will try and shoo away the sturges.
There's a lot of them.
Can she try her flame breath up in the air above him?
Okay, sure. You... And a lot of them fly away, right? They resettle. 1 or 2 still cling to him. He does not, he might barely move his head, but his head's, down.
Am I okay to give him a swing gauntlet? The remaining surges?
Let's just try it more carefully. I'll just go up and remove it.
Yep. You
carefully.
You pluck it off of him, and you realize, as you go to grab this sturge, that it's not feeding on him. It's injecting the blood into him.
Oh.
As it, pops off and it, hisses at you and flies away, the head of the figure just barely stirs. Have you come to hurt me again, my old friend? Eyes closed.
We mean you no harm.
He looks up and takes a moment for his eyes to adjust. And he moans in pain as that little shifting of his head just adjusts the weight ever so slightly on the spike that is impaling him.
Gauntlet. I think we should take him down. At the very least, support him.
Yeah, if it doesn't look like it'll kill him, I'll help with that.
So, Yeah, I just want to say that you guys, not but a handful of hours ago, fought a thing that was hunting you down for freeing a captured soul.
I do feel like Tanis would voice his opposition to that, taking him down. Be like, maybe Vin levitates him, so there's not so much weight on him. I wouldn't say no to, but...
Well, that's a nice loophole right there.
Alright. Vin, if you could, let's see if it'll help.
Just to take the weight off. Don't free him yet. We don't know consequences of that.
Yeah, Vin will come up and say, like, you know, as soothingly as she can, like, this should help. And let's see. Let's read. Meditate. Well, it says rises vertically.
I will say you are allowed to Iron Man hold him as long as you like.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really, or she could use her telekinesis technically. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Do that. Yeah. Either way, you have the ability to do this. I'm allowing it. It works for me.
But I think, yeah, levitate. You could argue the way it's written.
Yeah.
You could also do something. But anyway, okay, yeah. So she'll do that. She'll kind of use the telekinetic power that's kind of linked to her like gauntlets and the rest of the suit, and lift him ever so slightly. So
as you lift him, he immediately like it's like all new emotions, right? Like all new pain and also relief at the same time. It's a lot, right? So he it's like that jolt of adrenaline courses through his entire body, and he sits up straight, and he's he's catching his breath. Still kind of too stunned to speak at the moment.
Did we hurt you? Is that bad? We were only trying to help.
He focuses his eyes. And now he sees you for the first time. You're not here.
Trust me, we all wish that was true. But we are in fact here. We're from the material plane.
No, don't. Hello. I just turned it off. She just had a brain fart, I guess. No, all my screens turned off, which makes me think it's some sort of graphics. I do, so that's probably what it is. Because you said my camera went out too, but audio doesn't go through graphics, does it? So it was probably my graphics card that crashed. This church and the steeple and all the people. Can I get a roll, please? Talk.
Excuse me.
Oh, nope, that worked. Okay. We're back. Sorry about the technical difficulties. The stream worked, so if I still have backup, because something happened with the recording, but it's fine. I have backup, so another benefit of streaming. All right. Where did we leave off? So essentially, this guy said, you know, you can't be here. You have to leave now. Leave immediately. Go, run.
Yeah, and then I think Van asked why, and you cut out.
Okay, let me get back into character. He will know you're here. He sees all who comes to this place.
Who comes here?
Lord of Craven Hill. Once my friend, now my captor. Haruman.
Ooh. Shite.
Oh, Ramon, is he the one who put you here?
He will not let us go. None of us.
Do you have a name?
I have a name, and it's a good one. Yes, he will say, I am Jander Sunstar.
Familiar.
At least I once was.
Is the surname Sunstar in any way familiar to Ophelia?
Familiar to all of us. He was like Elanthius' right-hand man.
Make a history check, Ophelia.
Yeah.
But yes, you do know that. But I want to see something else. Yeah, no, you don't know. But yes, according to the information you have learned,
were you put here?
This is my punishment. My penitence. My truth.
What could have you done to deserve all this?
It is a long tale. You shouldn't be here.
If we remove you from the spikes, will you survive?
You mustn't. You must go. Before he comes.
We came here for help. I think we came here for you. We're looking... Well, she's gonna look towards Gauntlet, like, did she continue? We're looking for the Sword of Zariel. We were led to believe someone here knows its location.
When you say the Sword of Zariel, his eyes clear again. He's in and out of it, right? He comes back. And he's about to say something when he clearly sees Lulu. And he locks in. That creature. I once knew one of its kind.
The Holophant. No, go ahead.
I think it might have been her.
Lulu. Lulu sheepishly is like, yeah, that's me. You were once a friend of Zariel. You rode with her. He sort of trails off again, like it's almost like he's finally being able to get rest, you know, because you took some of that weight off of him. So now he's like almost falling asleep, like he's like so exhausted.
That's a restoration probably wouldn't help. What if... Can I tell, is he alive?
Oh, yeah.
In the sense that we would be alive?
Yes. More alive than those petitioners over there.
Then Ophelia's gonna try lay on hands.
Okay. You place your Zariel's gauntlet upon him, and holy energy washes over him, and he pain again. What do you want of me?
I'm sorry to keep doing this to you, but it's imperative we know where the Sword of Zariel is.
I know not the Sword of Zariel, where it could be.
Anything you have that could help us. We are working to save your city.
My city?
You hail from Elturel, do you not? If my notes are correct.
He gets real sad. Like, almost to a pitiful degree.
Ophelia's going to turn towards Gauntlet. All right, let's make a decision. Are we pulling him off or not? I'm willing to do it myself.
I think if we do that, Haruman shows up and kills us all.
It sounds like he might show up and kill us all one way or the other.
But we might have more time to learn something if we don't pull him off. I don't know. And after that Orthon, I don't want a bounty from Zariel on any of us.
Oh, what is she gonna do? Claim my soul again? Zariel pretty much already has a bounty on me.
No, but she'll start sending more and more bounty hunters faster and faster.
Something tells me I'm rather small time compared to what we're after. Lulu, the sword, all the other artifacts?
It's all one package.
She learns that we seek the sword. I think we just put ourselves number 1 on her list.
I just don't want to leave him here.
He
Not
will
like this.
He will speak up. He will come.
What was different with you from Atlantis and Haruman? Why are they still serving Zariel while you aren't?
It is a long tale. Much has happened.
Oh, Yale. Do you know what became of her?
If you take me down, I will not survive. But I may be able to help you. But the boy that I once called friend, he burns with hate. And he will come for you.
You speak of Haruman.
He tries to nod, but it's...
He's already after us, so I mean, not much to be gained there.
Is that why the Sturges are here? To keep you alive?
He saved the worst for me. He tries a motion with his shoulder to his head. Cursed me so that I might live forever.
Any... Any chance we can determine if this curse is... He can never ever die, or...
No, he will definitely die if you take him off of this fucking tree. It's kind of a unit thing. It's a very esoteric sort of curse deal.
Okay.
So you can't be saved, but you can help us somehow?
He nods. Well, actually, he says, all that I can do is tell you what I know.
Well,
That's all we can
much
ask.
appreciate.
I wish to know peace. Please give that peace to me.
You help us, I will.
He's gonna tell you. I was born in Evermeet, but I was struck by wanderlust and I left the Isle at a young age for my kind. I thought to see the world, to test myself, fool that I was. In the western heartlands, in the far hills, I was ambushed and captured. Taken by a war band of goblins and dragged north to the goblin marches. There I was broken into slavery in the mines beneath Arugal. But for a long while in my life, I was glad that I was. Because it was there that I met him. Haruman. At the time, he was but 10 winters old. Born into slavery, the boy had never known sunlight. His parents executed when he was still very young. I saw him in the mines, small but sharp. His eyes never stopped watching. He remembered everything. Every step, every weak gait, every careless goblin word. And where others despaired, Haruman whispered of hope, of sunlight, of freedom. He was but a child, but to his fellow slaves, he became a leader. And to me, became my dearest friend. When the goblins had killed an elder who had once protected him, Haruman's grief turned to fury. He swore that he would never die in darkness, and that oath became our fire. One night he gave the signal. The boy was not but 11 years old, and he led us. All of us. Haruman ran out in front and fought with bravery I'd never seen. And I was there by his side through it all. The revolt was swift and merciless, and Haruman himself led us out of the goblin marches, free. And the world named him the Boy Warlord. A child, yet already a conqueror. And at the age of 13, he had gathered warriors enough to march and take Farkeep from the goblins. And I was ever by his side. His protector, his captain, his friend. And for years we drove the goblins from the far hills until it was all but settled. For a time there was peace. But peace never sat well with Haruman. He was fire. Fire must burn.
governing things wearied him. He longed for battle. And then, after nearly 8 years, I was on a journey east when I heard whispers, carried by traveling merchants. Rumors of a host gathering in Elturel. Men and women drawn from all across Faerun, calling themselves the Crusaders. At their head, not a mortal lord, but an angel. Zariel, warrior of Celestia. And their purpose was beyond anything the realms had ever seen. To ride against the abyss itself. To strike not only raiding demons, but to carve a foothold in the very pit and push them back from the plains forever. When I brought this word to Haruman, I saw the hunger in him ignite. Here at last was the war he had been yearning for. Not raiding goblins, but a holy war against evil itself. Within a month, he had summoned every knight and soldier who would ride with him. Together we rode to Elturel. When we came to Elturel, Haruman wasted no time. Before Zariel herself, he swore his loyalty, and the loyalty of all his men. He pledged not just service, but devotion, body and soul, to her holy war. And it was there that he first stood beside her generals, Lord Olanthius of Elturel, and Lady Yale of Idleglen.
He has to take a break for a second. It's been a lot of talking for him.
He was the youngest of them by far, but he was bold, and his fire caught Zariel's eye. In only a short span, she raised him up as her third general, and Haruman took to it as if he was born for it. I was placed as High Captain, giving me command of the cavalry of Haruman's banners and several cohorts from the Crusaders.
He starts to get, listful.
With each passing week, Haruman was less by my side and more at Zariel's. He burned bright in her light. His devotion to her was unlike any other. I was proud of him. But it wasn't long before the call to action came. A rider out of the east brought news of Idleglen. There was an attack. A horde of demons. Not just a raid, but an army. And a lord among demons led them. Beast of butchery. Our council was brief. Zariel set the vanguard to ride at once. Herself, Yale, Olanthius, and Haruman at the point. To break the assault before it broke the village. She ordered me to hold back a reserve for a measured count of hours. I was to secure the road east for reinforcement. That was the last time I stood near Haruman. No words between us. His helm already in his hand. His eyes on the horizon. I never even had the chance to wish him well. But when I finally reached Idleglen, it was all ablaze. The dead lay strewn about the place in piles, and the fields were stained with their blood, though few living demon or crusader remained. Word reached us in the chaos. Lady Yale had been captured. The beast himself had seized her and dragged her through a portal east of the village. We regrouped what few still stood. I felt a deep dread. I feared for Haruman. And I feared where I thought that portal led. The abyss. If this was the ruin that demons wrought on mortal soil, what would they do in their own pit? But I had no choice. So I rallied my men and we rode through.
And as he's saying this, he looks up, and it's as if you can see the reflection of the war happening in his eyes. It's the meme of the battle going on in the background, and the guy's just standing there. This is the most traumatic thing that's ever happened to this man.
I was right to fear, but wrong in my guess. It was not the abyss that awaited us. It was hell. Avernus. On the other side of the portal was an awaiting horde of demons. They crashed down on our already broken host below the portal. But then, just as the battle came into our view, then the devils came. A legion from the hills on the flank of the battlefield. They immediately fell upon both demon and crusader alike. There was no line, no order, only slaughter. I saw Zariel rise to meet a devil lord in the sky. I saw Yale and Olanthius still driving their men. And then Aruman. Alone. Separated from his cohort. Fighting. I spurred my horse, but before I could reach him, I saw the blow fall. I saw him torn from his saddle. Struck down.
And I think he's going to look up at the most sympathetic person so far, which has probably been Ophelia. And Ophelia, he is looking into your soul right now. Right? Like, he's not even talking to anybody but you when he says this.
When I saw him fall, I did not see the Lord Knight of the far hills. I saw the boy. The boy who freed me from chains. The boy who swore we would see sunlight together. The boy who carried hope like a torch in the dark. And I watched that boy fall. Something inside me broke. My courage had shattered. I only saw the truth. We could not win this. Not against both hell and the abyss at once. I faltered. I turned. I began shouting. Shouting orders. Orders of retreat. To flee. And my men, they obeyed. They trusted me. And I led them like a coward. Word spread like wildfire. Many made it back through. Even some nearby the portal managed to escape. But as I came back into the world, I realized what I had done. I had abandoned them. I abandoned Zariel. Abandoned Haruman. I tried to turn them back. Gods forgive me, I tried. But by the time I had rallied the troops, the portal was gone. Closed. The
The others were lost forever. And he gets quiet for a long time. And he sort of comes back to. When the people of Elturel asked what happened, no one man spoke the truth. Because the truth would have condemned us all. Some did not even know the order to retreat came from the know if the order to retreat came from the generals or not. No one wanted to ask. No one wanted to know. So we told stories. Stories of valor. Of Olanthius standing tall and fighting beside Lady Yale, and ordering us to flee so that he could fall as a captain should. Of how we fought through hell itself and returned scarred, triumphant. Lies! All lies! But they named us heroes. They called us Hell Riders. As I was the highest ranking officer to survive, they made me High Rider of Elturel. A hero. A savior. But I was no hero. I was a deserter. A traitor. And I lived with that lie for 5 long years. And it ate me alive. Until one day, I could bear it no longer. I resigned my position, and I cast myself from a cliff into the Chianthar, praying for release. But death gave me no peace. My soul was dragged back here to Avernus, and I was remade into the man I was in life. A man I despised. And it was here I found him again. Ahriman. But he was not the boy who freed me from bondage all those years ago. Not the friend I once loved. He was changed, twisted by rage and by fury. All that fire I once admired had burned away into something cruel and hateful. And his hate for me was most of all. He remembered me. He knew that I left him. And the boy who once gave me hope now looked at me with nothing but burning hatred. To him, I was the one who damned them all. It was he who built this hill. He who took the Hell Riders who deserted and crucified them here. And for me, he saved the worst. Curse me to live again, to feel every wound, to bleed and drink the blood of my brothers, to feed on their agony so my own torment may never end. Here I hang, eternal, impaled upon his hatred of me, because in Ahriman's eyes no torment could ever match my betrayal. The boy I loved, the boy who was once my dearest friend, hates me so deeply that
He has made me his eternal prisoner. And that, more than these spikes or this curse, is what breaks me.
He gets real quiet, and you can actually see, like, he's crying. As difficult as that will be for him.
Wow.
What do you even say to that?
But that's all he knows. He was only part of certain parts of the battle. He was only there for certain elements.
I think I've heard enough.
Go ahead.
Then she'll just say something like that and kind of trail off again.
I think Lulu will flutter up towards him. She'll say,
It's okay. You were scared. Even I get scared sometimes. I forgive you.
It's one thing to stand tall yourself against insurmountable odds. But you were in charge of men who wanted to go home, who had lives and families. Leading them into a suicidal march would have helped nobody. And if Haruman is so angry at you for abandoning him, you should answer to why he fell and left you alone to deal with it. That's what happened, isn't it? He left you, and you had to make a choice.
I mean, yes, that is what happened, but he doesn't see it that way.
No.
No, but fucking take an inspiration. That was really good. Thank you for actually listening to what I was just reading for 10 minutes.
Whatever penance you think you need, this is far beyond what you deserve. You've paid your dues. All of your men have.
I would have done the same.
I mean, at the end of it all, who saved lives that day? Chander or Haruman?
I have thought a long while. And though I understand Haruman's hate, I wish for peace. And I have told you my story so that you might know the truth. I know not who you are or what you really want. But I have cleared my conscience. Allow me to be selfish once again.
Gonna look towards the group, as in... Anyone else want to speak up?
What more is there to say?
I mean, I have so many questions, but man has earned his rest.
Ranger Sunstar? You will get your rest, and I'll swear on my oath. Haruman would be put to peace in some manner. I don't know how yet, but I will make sure he no longer boils in hate for the rest of eternity.
He's a good lad.
She's gonna reach up, putting her hands kind of like underneath his armpits, pull him off of.
There's pain, but I think it is overrode in his brain by euphoria. Right? Like, this is the best, like, it's a drop of water in years and years of desert. You know, like, it is just the best thing he has ever... He's so grateful, just everything. And as you sort of lift him off, he winces, and you can sort of set him on the ground. I imagine that's what you're going to do. You kind of set him down on the ground. There's a gaping fucking hole in his chest. And he sort of puts a hand over it. And he says, I hope you can forgive me, Haruman. And that's the last thing that he says.
As he fades out, Ophelia's going to put the gauntleted hand kind of on his cheek, holding it, and she'll say, "It's time to rest, soldier." And she's going to cast Gentle Repose on him.
Awesome. Cool. Sweet.
Just in case it may help him in his transition.
Absolutely. That is so cool.
Very, very, very nice touch.
As he lays to rest, you cast your Gentle Repose. And you will see a little bit of gold, like a shimmering light, sort of come out of the ground. Looks like a vine. And it slowly curls around one of his arms. And then one more, and one more, and one more. As from hell itself, divinity can be found. As it washes over him, sort of coating his body in this golden sheen that eventually shimmers, and the vines retract, wither away and die, actually. And he lays there.
Well, at least he has his rest now, but looking at the state he was in, I suddenly don't feel so bad for the fate that Gast had, which I thought I would never find myself saying, but here we are.
Shield is big mad you said that. The shield is like, no, wrong, it's way worse.
Feels that like tug and like kind of like you see like a dizzy expression on her face. But All the more reason, though. Ahriman, Olanthius, Zariel, all of them. They don't deserve a speck of redemption. You see her expression kind of shift.
Change, right?
I'd say peace would be acceptable for them.
Is it? I mean, they clearly don't offer peace to those who serve them.
There's kind of a very pointed look to her face, like peace has more than one meaning in this instance.
True.
Hurt or not, this sort of eternal punishment doesn't befit any crime.
This is a perversion of justice to sadism. No lesson was learned here, just pain.
I think we'll have a hard time explaining that to Haramon whenever he comes for us now.
We just probably committed the greatest blasphemy in his eyes. When he comes for us, there's not going to be a conversation.
There was no conversation before, so I don't see what's different.
What was the last thing you just told our friend Jander Sunstar here before he said we can rest now? That Haramon would find his peace?
I did, and I swore it on my honor. I will find a way to ensure that Haramon is no longer roaming the hells, eternally burning in anger. Now, it should be obvious what my preference is for that. But if we find a more peaceful solution, or can convince him to change his ways... She kind of grumbles at this. I'm willing to accept all courses.
I think if Haramon finds us, it won't be very peaceful.
No. But we held our own against him pretty well before.
I nearly died twice, so, you know, that's...
Nearly died. Doesn't count.
We weren't next to the Corona Interfector, we would have all died.
Yeah, we had our hands full.
I don't really know how to react to everything Jander's told us.
I mean, it was a lot of information, but I think the main takeaway is we still need more information, and we need more power to take down someone like Haramon. What we have now doesn't cut it.
Vin is absolutely right. To the short of it, we have to gather our strength, we have to gather allies. We have to get more powerful. And I think there are very few options off the table.
Allies could we hope to find down here? All we've found so far is madmen and devils. And madmen who are devils.
Mad women.
Mad women. Mad folk call them, okay? I'm just... There is no allies to be found against Zariel. Do you think you can go rally Bitter Breath? Well, not Red Breath. Yeah,
he is an enemy of Zariel.
You think you could rally him to our cause?
The cause is against Zariel. I'm sure there are fiends aplenty who would like to see her taken down. We just need to find them. Convince them not to kill us, but We know of possibly one already who has voiced their opinion, and she eyes go towards the shield.
Yeah, Vin's already pondering it. She's like, the time might be coming. Truly consider unlocking what more potential this shield has.
Trade one devil for another.
First things first, I think we should no longer be in a position where Haruman knows our exact location.
We can talk about this when we bed down.
Yeah, Vin like breaks out of her stupor and she goes into like paranoia mode again. She's like, right. Need to get back to Yama.
I'm honestly surprised I haven't spotted him yet.
Yeah, it is actually a little odd that oddly quiet.
It is oddly quiet. I do want to say one thing. I know you guys already got a taste of Haruman, but to get a little tiny little meta, he severely out-CRs you guys, like by a large margin.
Yeah,
like
no, we learned that.
Okay, I just like his CR is way too high. But I mean, I
think
just
that it was
love
both August and Brendan saying that we would have died there. You know, we get that.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's get back to Yama. How are these?
This might be tasteless, but is there any notable item with the body that we should take with us?
Let me lay you to rest, you heroic soldier.
No, there's not.
But not before I loot your body all the way.
You know what? Yeah, he does have something. Yeah, he does.
I mean,
he has.
He's doing no good. Just
listen,
there.
He has a cape on, and on the cape is a cape holder thing, like the clasp, right? It's a fancy one.
I know what you mean, like
yeah, a brooch kind of thing, and it is the original symbol of the Hell Riders before the sun, where they had the twin suns, and it is the same symbol. It's a horse, and then the twin suns was the old one or the new one, but the old one, it has fire around it.
If we do, and she'll say this to the body as she's kind of looking it over, as she is speaking to Jander. If we make it to the material plane, I'll hold a service for you. She'll take the chain and attach it to some piece of her armor that's maybe not right in the front, but maybe around a gauntlet or something just for herself.
Thank you, One-Eye Willie. All right, so I want to know what you guys want to do now.
Get the fuck off this hill.
All right, so it's going to take you another
buddy.
3 hours to get back down this hill and another 3 Constitution saves.
I was gonna hop on the horse and just skedaddle down. I mean,
meet you down there.
You can.
Tanis can go into his amulet, and Vin can probably ride on the back. Although that leaves London in August.
Yeah, if I fail on my saves, I'm gonna be incapacitated.
Alright. Yeah, let's put August on the horse then.
August and Ophelia on the horse?
Is anyone else 2 levels of exhaustion?
No, he's the worst. I have
All right.
1.
Yeah, I have 1, so me and August on the horse.
Okay. All right, so you and
Thank
August are on the horse. Plus August just looks tired, and he's still processing everything. Like Brendan and August are still processing. all the
August is
information.
mostly like confronted with the idea of what leadership looks like in the hardest places, which is where he is right now.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. So
if Vin just walks, is there a chance she gets like exhausted on the way down? Can she? Let's see, how long does it last? Oh, it would take a while to get down, right?
Yeah, 3 hours.
Yeah. I was thinking she could like levitate down, but it's not nearly long enough.
You can't jump off because that just goes into the sticks, right?
Yeah. It is this tributary of the sticks.
I mean, I guess she could like levitate and
lasts for like 10 minutes.
Lower herself down and levitate, and then, but she'd have to make her way all around. It's not doable. All right, then we take the risk. She's not exhausted yet, so
Okay.
she'll walk.
All right, so Ophelia and August don't have to make checks if they're riding the horse. That's fine. But I do need Tanis, London, and Vin to make 3 Constitution saving throws.
You just want 3 straight up in a row?
Yeah. Why not?
Is like a Ophelia running next to us?
Yeah. You're good, Aura.
Yeah, I would assume so. Yeah.
Okay, all successes. London, you fail 1.
Yeah.
The rest are successes. London, you just failed 1.
Gotcha.
London's last one should be a 16 with the aura.
Okay, then that is a success.
Sweet.
So everybody succeeds. It's not that grueling going down. It never is, right? That grueling going downhill. That's why the save stayed the same. The DC. So you guys walk through these mutilated and crucified corpses with a little more clarity on who these people are and what really happened to them. And as you get to the bottom, didn't we have you cast Major Image again, but it doesn't concentration?
Right, my Major Image lasts until it's spelled.
Oh, okay. Well, then it's still there. And your Yama's kind of ass end is sticking out the back of it a little bit, but it's very not noticeable. And you guys can go to head towards reaching it. You still have to like walk around because you kind of didn't just park it right out front. So you kind of still have to walk around. And you hear it before you see it. The neigh of a horse echoing across the blasted plains. And through fire in the sky above you. Riding sparks flying from beneath its hooves. It's Haruman. In hot pursuit. And I think that's where we're going to end the session.
Oh no.
A little early, but I think that's where we're going to end it.
Oh god.
Okay, so it's a 2-day ride back to the Coronan Interfector?
Yep.
We can make it.
Make it.
Steam would overheat.
Yeah.
That your engine's going to explode.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
All right, that's it for the session. Thank you all so much for watching. We will see you all on the next dive into the Descent. Stay sharp. Farewell, adventurers.
Farewell,
Adventurers.
adventurers.